I'm being harassed.
Coming from the roof, yeah. With the top down view of you, yeah. And I can't help but tell you, ain't words could put it right the things you do, baby. You are, you got like, you is, you are, like, you are, you are like, you sip, you drink, you drop like, ooh girl, I'm loving the way we fell in
We
love.
outside.
Just like you.
We outside, y'all.
Without trying to kill love. Hey,
We
look,
got food.
baby. I
We
know
got
I took
shoes.
too many shots
Come
and
on
threw me
through.
up, but girl, I
Because we
still
going to
know
do what
how
it
to
do.
fuck
It's
from the
Sista
night
Talk
we
TV.
met. Watching up on the sunset to the day we set it out. I can say for sure that you amazing, girl. You got it
I'm trying to
all.
move my shoulder. It's not
Baby,
working.
you are, you got it. You is, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You said, you drink,
Bruh.
you drive. Go figure. You were the one to tell me about the bigger picture. Baby, can we pop this bottle? I'ma put you right back up in the morning. Saying that you like it, that's something I do for you.
I'm trying to keep it here.
Only you, baby.
Hey.
You are, you got that. Baby, you
Y'all, it's nothing but realness over here. Because sometimes you got to add your kid to the show. But you know what? That's what makes it real. That's what makes it raw. That's what makes it a family and, not so serious show. It's your girl, Yoshi Mommy, once again. It's episode 4, y'all. Can y'all believe we've done 4 episodes of Sista Talk TV podcast? Woo! Cue the claps. Yay! The crowd is going wild, even though you don't see it. It's going wild out there somewhere. It's your girl Yoshi. Like I said, it's Sister Talk TV podcast, Culture Vision TV, with Twisted Nappy Music and GMT. You already know what it is. It's Thursday. It's the 5th of May. That means it's what? Cinco de Mayo. Who really knows what the hell Cinco de Mayo is for? I don't think that's what it's for, but I know I don't. But I got my food over here. I got me some fajitas. Gotta get you a nice steaming hot fajita. I also got everyone else some tacos as well. Just to get into the little spirit or whatever. I know T over there popping that tequila of several different brands. I wish I had me a little taste, but it is what it is. I'm hype and I'm live without it. So let's go ahead and get into today's topic. Today's topic is making friends in adulthood. Making friends in adulthood. And I'm trying to keep it to the 25 and up crew, ladies, sisters. You already know what it is. You already know, fellas, if y'all want to chime in, it's nothing. Just go ahead and type on in, chime in. We also have a special guest that will be coming through as well whenever um we get her in. We're gonna let her through. Um, so yeah, making friends in adulthood is a hot ghetto experience. And if you've been watching me for these last few episodes, I love a hot ghetto mess. And yeah, that's what it is. So I personally was one of those people who, when Drake came out with the whole no new friends situation, it was like, yeah, no new friends zone. My old friends are the best. They're number one. When, you just don't think far in advance or far to the future of, are those people still going to even be around? Are you even going to be calling those people your friends? Um, So yeah, like I said, let's get into it. I'm gonna have to read this off of here. Mainly speaking to the 25 and up crew, making friends in this day and age as a woman is a roller coaster of emotions. Excuse me. Um, Most definitely a roller coaster of emotions because in this day and age, um, it's not a supportive group. Trying to be friends with females, it's hard to find that support that you're looking for, especially from another woman. Um, I know a lot of people in our generation, we kind of didn't get that close relationship with our parents because they were working so much. So it's a lot of things that we didn't learn. It's a lot of things that we lack. Um, Creating friends, you got that. If you didn't have siblings, you got that sisterhood bond that you felt like, could never be broken. I think for me, out of all of the friends that you good? Out of all of the friends that I've acquired over the years, I definitely have one really good, solid friend that I know is my ride or die. And I'll say maybe 4 or 5 people that I actually call like my friends, brothers, sisters, things like that. Um, so yeah, again, let's get into it. So let's think about like the best places to meet people. And again, I said I want to try to cater to the 25 and up crew. Um, if you didn't get the opportunity to have one of those good group of Judys in high school or even go to college and meet people and grow these different types of relationships, like where where could you go to try to, I guess make up for lost time in that sense and try to get those types of friends, those friends with that longevity. Excuse me, y'all, the baby's all over the place. Um so I have a few places that I think would be good to start. So the first place would be at work. Now, your work friends sometimes become your work family. And depending on where you're working, what type of field you're in, what time even that you're working, you really could stand to meet some good people. I personally don't have any like work friends that I still communicate with, but during that time that I was working, I definitely made some great acquaintances because I can't even sit here and call y'all friends because I don't even remember y'all's name, to be perfectly honest. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I don't even remember those people's names that I was cool with when I was working at those jobs that I was working at. The best group of friends I want to say at a job would have to be the Ruby Tuesdays crew. Definitely a lit group of people. Definitely made the time go by faster. Other than that, most of the time I'm working a overnight job, and it's really like I don't really want to talk to anybody there. I'm just trying to get the work done and leave. But yeah, work is a great place to meet good people. I know for my hubby, he's in the law enforcement field, and to have those law enforcement buddies that even he went to police academy. um that right there's another place where he met some good people that you could say could be your lifetime friends. um I'm trying to think of another good place where I met some good people. I mean, I feel like I met good people everywhere, but like I said, for that longevity, I haven't had a job that's like, yeah, these are my people. But also, I also don't have a career. A career could definitely jumpstart you into friendship, sisterhood, brotherhood, whatever you're looking for, because that career is something that is going to, follow you for years, and that's something that you're going to do for maybe decades. So that could be a good place to meet people because I know my parents worked at the postal service, and there are people who, and they were there for 30, 40 plus years. So there are people who literally watched me grow up, watched me have my kids and things of that nature. So, you know, that was a good place to meet those people because that was their career. Um you have a lot of jobs where you're pretty social. You could not only meet people at the job as far as your peers and other employees, you could also be doing, like I said, working at a restaurant, working retail or something, and meet a customer who you might vibe with or um, make that connection. And I know for us as women, most of the time you're at work, it's a bunch of guys talking to you and trying to get your attention and things like that. But sometimes you do see a female every once in a while who isn't all herself and so stuck up that you can't even just say, "Hey, girl, how are you?" or compliment something of hers or ask her. You know, it's like say if you're working retail, yeah, lame-ish, period. Like say if you're working retail and you're like, "Oh, girl, this is a cute dress. Where you planning on going with this?" That could get a conversation started. You have to also be able to and willing to put yourself out there because I know with the pandemic and things, we've spoke on it. We've talked about the social anxiety and things that have festered during that time, and now it's like the comfort, ding ding ding, the comfortability to be able to just speak out and speak up and say, "Hey, I am such and such," whatever. You don't feel that way because you had to take that time off and be away 6 feet, no touching, no looking, no none of that. So yeah, to jumpstart that is a little hard, ma'am. Stop eating my pants. So yeah, work is definitely a good place to get it started. You could potentially meet people who can show you that they deserve to be in your life for one and deserve your time outside of the workplace because giving somebody your time during work and after work are two different things. Me personally, I don't like taking work home with me. Um, for the simple fact that I just feel like if I'm home, my time and attention is these people, my kids, my family, things like that. I know y'all see her over here getting this cord. I got it. And I basically don't want to be bothered with work after I leave. So I just don't. But yeah, work is a great place to get it started. Another good place that I think would be apps. So there are lots and lots of apps to just meet people. And you would automatically assume all of these apps, everybody's just looking for sex. And yeah, there are a lot of apps where people are just looking for sex. And that's cool too. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I can't even say that I ain't doing, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, hi, you okay? Okay. Um, but yes, they have a lot of dating apps, and the dating apps are cool, but they also have a lot of friendship apps as well. Now, I personally don't know any of the friendship apps, but I have used apps to try to make female friends. And among other things, I have found that a lot of people can be jealous of you in a sense. And you might not even have your life together to the point that you would want it to be, and you're feeling down and out and woe is me and things like that. But somebody else could take a look at your situation, take a look at your life and say, damn, I wish I had that. You know what I mean? I wish I had a house, a car, a family, kids, husband, job, all of those things. And you don't even know it because you're so caught up on what you don't have. That's why you should be humble. Mm-hmm. Be humble. Um, so most recently, I'll speak on my personal experience. I've been using Facebook dating to find friends, among other things, like I said, to find friends, female friends. Only looking for female friends. Um, and that's just my personal, you know, operation right now on there. So Facebook dating is pretty cool, I guess. Again, like I said, I found out that a lot of the women they'll meet up with you, they'll talk with you, and then either they'll want what you have and try to pursue that, or they just don't give you the same energy that you're giving them. And I don't think that that's fair, especially being 25 and older. We are all adults, not just adults. We've been adulting for a while now. So I would think that the communication would be there, and it's not. The communication is the same. It's the same typical communication, that has gotten us nowhere over these years. And I know I had to ask social media one day, like, what do you females want? Like, do you want me to treat you like a dude? Because I'm not. Because I'm not a dude. So I can't give you that energy that you're looking for, which is total and complete time and attention. I can't do that. Now, for me personally, I'm not working. So if you're working and you have a day off and you might want to meet up and do things like that, okay, that's cool. It's come to my attention that the people who I have been trying to befriend are definitely not the people who I want to keep around in my life. And I know that personally, I don't want to keep them around in my life. So being reminded doesn't irritate me, but it definitely solidifies the decision to, dismiss these folks from my life. Um, I'm not saying that they're not good people, but I have someone who is in my life and in my corner who wants the best for me and doesn't feel like those individuals are helping me to better myself and progress as a woman. Um, for lack of better words. This girl back here pulling down everything. But yeah. So other apps, if I can recall, you can use POF, tag, or you can just slide in somebody's DMs, honestly speaking. If you are someone who has a business or selling things, or you're doing a service, it will behoove you to even get in people's DMs for that as well. But again, you never know who you might meet when you start to push yourself, advertise, and things like that. We're talking about, business and things. So you have all of these different apps and platforms that you could be using to better your business. You can also be using them to find a friend. Um, the only thing with the apps is that there are a lot of people who are scamming, a lot of people who are catfishing, and you just have to be aware. And I feel like nowadays there's no reason anybody should be getting catfished or any of that, because if you can't FaceTime me, then I don't want it. And that's point blank period. Okay. So we talked about meeting people at work, and that's all well and good. I think the best place to do it is probably when you're in that career um mindset, especially if you plan on being somewhere for 10 plus years. I think that is a great place to meet those close friends that you call your family. And we also spoke about the apps. Like I said, you could try Facebook dating if you like, but it's ghetto. It's ghetto. And I haven't had the best experience myself. If I could choose the way that I would make friends, I'll save that for the end. Because I have ways that I would love to try to make friends and things like that, but I really don't have um not the support, but the support that I would want. To be able to feel free and do those things. No, I don't feel the support in that sense. Okay. So the third thing that we could do is clubs and groups. Now I know if you are a Facebook user, and I guess this is more geared to Facebook users, but I'm trying to think if I've seen anything else. I think sometimes Instagram kind of advertises these different things like meet a mommy friend and things like that, ma'am. Um, but yeah, for the most part, Facebook has a lot of groups that you could definitely take advantage of and try to meet new people. I know I haven't yet, but I'm not opposed to doing so. You can meet people through there. You could also meet people through the different things that you like on Facebook as well. So say you are in a group that loves the weekend and you meet somebody in your area who, also loves the weekend. So boom, one thing in common. Y'all meet up, go to a concert, and the rest is history. It's just the same as dating, but um I'm not even gonna say a lot less emotional baggage. It's just the same as dating. It's just the pressure of sex is off the table. So yeah, just the same as dating, but the pressure of sex is off the table. So joining these groups, I think, is probably I feel like joining a group would probably be the best way nowadays to try to meet a group of good girlfriends, because you see those people who join the groups, and like say you want to join one of those traveling groups, because those are popular, so you join one of those traveling groups and y'all go and y'all travel, and of course you've seen people who do join those groups and their whole plan goes to shit because the people don't vibe together. So I would say yes to a group, but also read the room and feel people out before you decide to go out of the country with them, go out of the state with them. You want to be sure that you don't have any party poopers in your midst, because I can't stand a party pooper. A person that's going to travel 600 miles just to be sad and look miserable and have an attitude and just be lame the whole time. And I'm not saying you got to smoke and drink and all that other stuff. No, that doesn't start the party. You got to be the life of the party before the drugs and the alcohol. Like, this girl just throwing up all over me. Um, yeah. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. She grossed me out. Y'all, it's Sister Talk TV, Controversial TV. um, Thursday. It's a chill show, and I'm just mesmerized by the multitasking. When are we gonna bring in our guests? When is our guest coming in? Um, so yeah, clubs and groups. Now, I know a lot of people. I talked about not being able to do those things in college if you didn't go to college. But let's say you did go to college and you mainly just focused on your college career. You focused on passing and getting your hours and graduating and things of that nature. Now, if you decide to go to graduate school or take other classes, you could still have the opportunity to join sorority or fraternity after the fact. And I learned that from my oldest sister. Um, so that's another way you could also meet people, because I know it's a lot of people who are just getting back into graduate school and things of that nature. And the main thing about trying to gain these so-called friends is to have that support. Okay, that is to have that support, that sisterhood, because men are great, don't get me wrong, but they will never understand women. And the fact that we can't try harder to come together as one and really take over this planet is just baffling to me, because we're smarter than that. But I digress. Clubs and groups. You can definitely search up a few apps. We could tie apps into clubs and groups as well that cater to that. And that's why I like technology, because it is easy to reach and connect with people. But the downside to technology is that you don't get that social interaction that you need in order to really, really make a really good bond. And I think you really need that one-on-one interaction to really solidify a bond when it comes to females. Because I have several, male friends or male associates that I've never met in person. But these people fuck with me and I fuck with them, and we got some music out of the situation, and that's what it was about. Ain't she be? That baby sleepy. But yes, clubs and groups, clubs and groups. Last but not least, I know I'm moving through this fast, and it might be because I'm a little hungry. But the last thing would be to meet people randomly. Meet people randomly. Put yourself out there. A closed mouth don't get fed. So, you know, and that's something too that I'm trying. I'm trying to do so. I'm trying to, be more vocal in person. Sometimes I just throw my hubby to the wolves and be like, "Yeah, go talk to that girl for me real quick." But that's what teamwork is for. But I know he hates it, and honey, I'm sorry. Um, but when you got it, you got it. So Isha says, "I sure don't do the phone thing too well or social media, but it's a work in progress." You know.
Can you hear me?
So yeah, I can hear.
We finna get ready to tap in probably like 2, 3
Say it
minutes.
again.
I said we'll probably get ready to tap in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, cool. Get that out your mouth. Now she running. Oh, like I was saying. So if you don't do the phone thing or the social media thing, um, if we're talking about making friends, hmm, do you do well putting yourself out there and approaching people? Also for moms too. I know you want to make mom friends as well. Um, these extracurricular activities that we put our kids in definitely bring us a little bit closer to each other. Um, and again, dealing with the women of today is hard, trying to get somebody genuine instead of having somebody, like, if we're talking about the whole, kids playing sports. Put it down. Talking about the kids playing sports and things of that nature. You might have a few of those moms who's like, "Oh, my kid's better than yours," and all of that other stuff. And those are definitely the people who you don't want to be friends with. And I definitely wouldn't want those people in my kids' life as well. But if you're working on getting better with the social media and things like that, then kudos and more power to you because yeah, that's life now, y'all. Shoot, I'm too nice, socialize with just about anybody. Exactly, that's how I am, and I know my hubby hates that shit, but I feel as though that's my personality, and you know maybe it's the yin and the yang, and we balance each other out in that way. But I like to talk to people. Obviously, I'm here talking to y'all, and even if it is maybe if one, two, skip a few of us, we're here, and I'm talking, and I'll talk to myself if I need to. But I don't have a okay, a social media presence. Yeah, I don't have a problem speaking to people. My social anxiety definitely has made it harder for me now to do so. But I used to be the type of person that'll get on a public bus and be like, "Hey y'all, how y'all doing?" Because that's just me. But yeah. So again, finding friends in this day and age, ladies, we could go to work, find one there. We have apps, groups and clubs. Last but not least, finding friends randomly. Now, again, putting yourself out there is pretty tough these days, especially, like I said, dealing with the whole social media, dealing with the norms and what's not normal, and it's so many different things that could really throw you off and turn you off when it comes to human beings. That do you even want to make friends?
We your friends. We come on.
Do you even want to make friends? Now, how I think will be the best way for me probably to make friends is to do it in person. Ow! I'm sorry, y'all. My baby is beating me up. What's going on, y'all?
What it
What's good?
do?
What's good?
What's going on? Y'all say what's up to everybody.
Speaking of
What it
friends,
do?
Yes, speak on it. Who we got here?
You got Heather B in the building.
What's going on, Heather B? It's good to meet you. It's your girl Yoshi Mommy.
All right, Yoshi Mommy. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, y'all. This thing here
Record.
been killing me. So Heather, where you from? What you do?
Well,
I'm gonna say
I do.
introduce yourself to me because I'm pretty sure everybody else know who you are.
Okay, well, I'm not sure, but if they don't know, I'm Heather B. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas,
Mhm.
and I do a little rapping. I do a little something. So look out
A
for me.
little rapping. Sound like
Look out
somebody
for
trying to
me.
be a little humble.
Look out for me.
I'm gonna definitely look out and check you out. Make sure y'all look out and check Heather out, follow, all of that good stuff. So Heather, let me get your opinion.
Okay.
How old are you if you don't mind me asking?
Well, women shouldn't say their age.
Look, I'm 30 and I ain't afraid to
But
say it.
how old do you think I
Mm, 24.
am? I'm 31.
Okay.
So, what you was talking about, I definitely get and I understand with the friends.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So for you, let's talk about how did you make friends? Let's say growing up. Let's start at high school. What was your friend experience as a female?
Well, I had this one friend and
Mhm.
she was just my dog. Like,
Mhm.
I go to her house, she can go to my house, my people knew her people, and, it wasn't nothing in between that.
Mhm.
To the point where people thought we were sisters or we was,
Mhm.
family. Now, things do change as you grow up. You know what I'm saying? I met this person at
Mm-hmm.
7 years old until, whatever age, until the
Mm-hmm.
teenager years. So you start to see who you are, you start to evolve and do your
Mm-hmm.
own thing, and that's okay. You feel me?
It is.
Everybody is different. Everybody has to branch off to their own journey. Everybody ain't meant to go on that journey.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's okay. But,
Yeah,
this
I agree.
person I grew up with, I had a bond with, I could trust them, I could do whatever, and my family was going to trust their family, and just was,
Mm-hmm.
they knew each other's connection, and that's just what it was. And we kind of grew apart. You know what I'm saying? You grow apart from certain people. Everybody ain't meant to be on the whole journey. They just meant sometimes for a season or
Fat.
for some seasons.
Yes,
Yes, there are plenty of people who are only
but
supposed to
what
be
about them
in your
friends
life
that
for
you
a
find
season.
and they don't never go nowhere?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like them lifelong friends. What about the moments when they hit and missing? You know what I'm saying?
I would say if those friends can't understand where you are in life or where you're headed, and like Heather said, sometimes you grow apart. Sometimes you go down a different path. Um, but that doesn't mean that you still don't have love for the person
That way.
or you still don't fuck with them. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit.
So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe you can't hang out with that person the same way that you used to,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel as though if you my dog and we've been rocking that
It's gonna forever be that energy, no
Yeah, no
matter
matter
exactly.
how
what.
much
We
time
can
is
fall
in
out 1,000
between.
times and we
When
still
I
gonna be
come
cool.
Uh-huh.
in contact with you, it's gonna be like a vibe.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
Exactly.
catching up. It's gonna be
That
like
way. It's
love.
gonna be like we never. It's gonna be
Never
like the
even
next
been
day.
apart. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's gonna
saying? It's
always
just
feel
gonna be
like the next
like
day.
no matter how much, it don't matter. Like, friends are not people that you talk to daily always. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
about people that's lifelong, people that's gonna be in your life.
But that's
And
what we
just
was
Mm-hmm.
talking about
because
earlier, though. You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
lot of time in between that,
The
don't mean
difference
that when
between
y'all
friends and
reconcile,
family.
it's gonna be no bad energy. It's gonna be like, man, we gotta catch up. I got so much shit I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like going
Exactly.
back to an old school friend.
That's the difference
From
between
child to the
Mm-hmm.
sandlot
that's
to now,
that's
like
the difference
it's so
between
much, and it
friends
don't
and
have to be
family, though.
daily. It do not have to be
You know
daily.
what I'm saying?
If
Don't.
you check
Yeah,
on a
that's
motherfucker at
definitely the
least from
difference.
time to time,
I mean, a lot of your friends become family.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of your, I guess to say, family members become friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know
But then sometimes you gotta play friends and family like associates.
exactly.
So everybody has their lane. Everybody has their part to play.
Hell
But
yeah.
like you said, I feel as though
Cause I
if
ain't
you are
finna.
my friend, we should be able to connect. Whether it's been 2, 3 years
Don't
down the
matter how
line,
much time,
it's
Facts.
gonna be lit when we get back together.
it's
Facts.
And
gonna be a
those are your
connection
friends.
every time.
Like
It's
I
gonna
can
be like
say for me,
it's gonna be like pulling up to grandmama house on a
mm-hmm,
Saturday.
yeah.
Every time we see each other, it's gonna be like pulling up to grandmama house on a Saturday.
It's a vibe.
And you know all the cousins over there too
That way.
on a Saturday.
Everybody.
Everybody
Everybody.
over
Little
that
Ray
thing.
Ray over
Yes,
there.
organic Isha.
Everybody over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, I had the same experience that you had, Heather. I had a friend in high school who was a person who, we could be over each other's house. You could spend the night and go to school. Everybody was
Everything.
close. But for me, we even went to college together. And if she sees this, she sees this. If she don't, she don't. Whatever the case may be, y'all can go ahead and share it to her. We went to college together, and we totally grew apart. Totally grew apart.
And
Now we
that's
were
why I
probably
said
growing
those
apart.
things.
Yeah, we were
It
probably growing
happens.
apart for a
Like,
minute. But when we totally grew apart, we never became those friends that could, hit up each other and it be lit like it used to
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
It's now we're just hey girl, how are you? How are
It's like
things?
weird
Goodbye.
energy. Like,
It
we
is.
we
It
knew each
is.
other and we grew up
Mhm.
playing in the
That,
sandbox. Like how does it change?
I mean, that's the nigga that always hated you.
But you got to think about people that
You know what I'm saying?
evolve.
That's the motherfucker that always hated you.
Evolve.
They never liked you. Nah, that shit
evolve.
was that shit was under the rug.
Shit that you was already seeing as you was
Uh-huh.
as a kid.
Yeah,
You seeing
yeah.
now like more like okay. But you got them real people that's always been cool, always been down, always gonna have your back. And even if you reconnect with them, they still gonna be them same people. Like it don't matter how much time it is in between there. They still gonna be them same people. You be like, man.
It's like going with, you could go 5 years without talking to this person, and as soon as y'all link
how
up again.
How do we even disconnect?
Yeah, like,
like
soon as y'all link up again, it's like, nigga, where was you
But
at
you link back up with people for a reason.
I missed you.
Certain people come back and see a lot for a reason. You run into people that you haven't seen, you've been to school with, you grew up with.
It's kind of like me and Blair.
Ran tight with, but y'all kind of disconnected. It's people that run back into your life for a reason.
Really, like,
you know what I'm saying? They meant to be there.
Yeah, how we used to deal with each other when we were prepubescent teens.
Exactly. But it's just like I hit you, and it was like, hey, you what you doing? Nothing. Hey, you wanna host the show? Yeah, I bet. It was that easy. You know what I'm saying?
It's that easy.
It was that organic. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was what it was. And I just wish that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you had dealings with your... See, me, I'm on a different level with just friends and family things. Like I said, like, I want to see people unite.
Yeah.
I want to see the sisters especially unite.
That's what I want to see.
You know what
That's what I want to see. Like I said, if we could just get it together, we could take over this universe.
Exactly. Not even just the sisters, the brothers, the sisters.
This is what I'm saying.
The people of this color.
But you got to know it starts with the sisters.
It starts with knowledge.
Because now, look, I ain't finna sit on this podcast and say,
we about to take it to the next.
I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, wait. Well, the women nah.
It ain't even that though.
I'm not finna get that.
Cause
but
like
all I'm saying is, we like you just said, we all look at each other. You know what I'm saying? Women, men, children, grandparents. You know what I'm saying? We all look at each other. We all learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? So even in relationships, as friends, family, associates. You really gotta find some type of grounded level of understanding with everything. You know what I'm saying? And not just be so sporadic and so emotional about how you feel, or how about you go about dealing with certain situations that pop off. Because everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their one friend that talks too motherfucking much.
Hell yeah. Who do you broke my necklace?
Oh, I'm that friend.
I'm that friend that talks too much. No. But all my friends, they know I talk a lot. So they gonna let me talk.
They gonna still love you
but
no matter what.
You got that other friend that always look at your ass and be like, hey man,
you doing too much. You doing too much. But let me be great. If you know that's who I am and what I am when I do what I'm doing, then let me do me. You know what I mean? If you really
I'm about to say, if that's a friend, they gonna let you be great.
People that ride for me, they gonna know what it is. They gonna identify and they still gonna be like, you know what, bitch? I still fuck with you. I still
they gonna be like, do your thing, baby, do your thing.
All that. You still my bitch. You still my nigga.
Hey,
fuck it.
Cause a real friend, they not gonna judge you.
Nope.
They not gonna goddamn me.
They know you.
They know you.
It's nothing to judge.
So it's nothing exactly.
Or explain.
They
I
already understand why you doing
what I'm doing. They just
exactly.
like, you know what? I'ma look past that shit. If you tripping, I'ma look past it.
Man.
Tomorrow, guess what? Bitch, I'm still gonna check on you. I'ma make sure you got home. I'ma tell you, hey, bitch, text me when you get home. Even if I don't, bitch, I forget, because I do forget. Bitch, in the morning, bitch, I'm good. Hey, good. Ooh. You still my nigga. Still love.
Okay, but look, y'all. I really want to know, like, we got our, friends, those long-term friends and things like that, but what is the process of making friends now? Like, how do
It's
you
not a
go about
don't
finding somebody
don't
genuine?
don't don't
Damn,
go
Happy said,
looking
don't
for
do
it,
it.
sis.
It's
It
like
comes
going to
to
look for
you.
love. That's
You
like
know
going to
how
look for love.
what is it called?
You find friends in all the wrong places.
It's not even that. What do you call it? Law of attraction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
Whatever
saying. You
you're
gonna find
on,
friends in all the
whatever
wrong
you're
places.
on and your energy is on,
Yeah.
if you putting that out, them people gonna come to you and they on the same shit.
Yep.
If y'all actually sit down and talk, you be like, damn,
them super facts.
we on the same fucking journey, nigga. Why is it that we ran into each other? Why is it that we're clicking so much that I feel like you're my family?
Why it seems so
beyond
easy?
family?
Why
I met you before.
Because it's genuine.
It's real. It's law of
'Cause
attraction.
it's meant
It's
to
called
be.
law of attraction, y'all. Look it up, y'all.
Law of attraction, y'all. Don't
Whatever
forget
you're
it.
putting out into this energy and this
You're
earth,
not going against the
it's gonna
grain on
come
some
back.
old foo-foo shit. You know what I'm saying?
And them same people that's dealing with the same endeavors in their life, y'all connect not only just because y'all should be friends, not only because y'all should have a sexual relationship or be anything different, but a lot of times shit goes into sexual shit and then it don't even be what the fuck it's supposed to be, which is a friendship, a bondship, or something that you're supposed to be working on and dealing with and building and growing. But we go into some whole other lust shit because that's what the earth is putting out into us.
That's where you get that
and it fucks
from.
everything up. Like that person
that's where you get that
Mama.
that person that was supposed to be there, like just on
some consideration.
Just to be there.
Yeah,
just to listen. There's a lot of shit. Like, we fucked that shit up by trying to go on a sexual connection with that shit.
You supposed to be a motherfucker that's
fucked that shit up.
backing me no matter what.
Sometimes.
Now, when I'm wrong, you say, nigga, you're wrong. What I'm saying is, when I'm wrong, you say, hey, look, hey, sis, you're wrong.
Yeah. You need that though. You need that balance. But no, I definitely get the law of attraction when it comes to this shit now.
Everything that happens and every person that comes into your life is for a reason.
Not to cut you out, but also how you think. Like, say for instance, you got a homegirl, right? Not to get on some old like low ass vibration shit, but it is low vibration shit. And you like, man, I think that bitch fucking me. So depending on how long you conjure this spell, this thought, this
in
process
your head that you make reality.
That shit gonna come a fold.
Thought is power and speaking is even
on
more worse.
One of them days on down the line, you're gonna be like, damn, I caught you already. But that's on you. Ain't no telling how your actions being in between all of them. You know what I'm saying? The meat. How whenever you see her, you probably snarly. You probably see him funny when she. You know what I'm saying? It's like
salty.
It's like, come on, homegirl. I don't want, if you ain't share this, but other than that, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
people create realities.
I don't know. In my eyes, as a male, speaking on the outside of the men, on the women relationships and the women friendships, it's a lot of energy and a lot
Get some
of
rest.
jealousy.
Yes.
And it's for no reason, because all women are beautiful.
I'm trying to tell you that.
Now, all women not 100% real and authentic. All women don't keep it a buck.
Nope.
But majority of women looking for a friend, a genuine friend, a friend to tell them, hey, bitch, you got some in your hair. No, hey, bitch, your track slipping. Yeah, no.
If you can find you a bitch your track slipping friend, shit. Cause there's bitches out here that you could have been friends with for 20 years that still gonna tell you your eyelash is falling off.
Come on. Nah, not him. Not him. Hey. Not him. all I'm saying.
Them bitches don't be listening to that shit either.
Shit,
You be
shit.
like, not
But what
him,
I'm
sis,
saying
not
is,
him.
but just like the homegirl is, hey, your tracks. Some of these bitches let you walk around with your track out
Yeah,
on purpose.
on purpose, exactly, to make themselves look better
Come
or
on,
feel better.
man. That's all I'm saying. So it's like I said,
Girl,
from
you
an
sleepy?
outside
Go to
looking
sleep.
in perspective, majority, not I won't say majority. I won't say it's a 60-40. I give it a 60-40. Majority of that being women with their mind right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women just envious, and it's like
Yep.
envious of what you already possess.
Mm-hmm.
How? Explain that to me. How a woman is envious of something she already possesses, which is raw beauty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, like, hey,
I think people just measure success differently, and they
I mean,
measure their success by how many people tell them they look great, or how many people slide in their DMs, or who's
It's
buying the
all
most
about
drinks, and
yeah, it's all about an
their
image.
value is in
It's
the
in a
wrong space.
physical image.
Yeah. Up the dogs are back.
Well, I mean, it was a trend for a while where women were posting twerk videos and posting explicit videos. Then they turned it into a job. It's hard to find friends like that. Because if you're in a
Yeah.
relation, not only if you're in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a female or a male, you know what I'm saying? They looking at you if you got them type of friends.
Stop.
They like, I don't know. Birds of a feather flock
Yeah.
together. Is that true? I
No,
want to ask as a
and
male,
that
is that true? Is that true?
it's
Because I
not
have
true.
that
It's not
perspective.
true, but for the male perspective, they don't care. Or y'all don't care. Because like you said, you guilty by association
Okay.
in the situation. You
So
hanging
if I'm
around a
hanging
bunch of
around a group of broke niggas and only me and my other homeboy got money, then we look like broke
y'all
niggas.
all look broke. Yes, you're right.
Bet.
You're right. Yes. Guilty by association. Birds of a feather do not flock together.
Okay.
Because broke bitches is definitely gonna hang out with a bitch with money. Because they can't afford nothing.
Same as a broke guy. He
So,
gonna hang out with another nigga with money.
but that again, like Heather said, like if you want a different path and you're elevating somewhere else, and the person that you've been friends with is stagnant and they're staying here, we can't continue to hang out with the broke niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not getting a different result,
You not
and they're not getting a
putting.
different result by you being somewhat the enabler.
so,
Uh oh.
so they go for the homegirl that can't buy her own wig,
Ooh,
her outfit.
if you can't afford
No,
a
but
wig, you
but
shouldn't
but
be wearing no wig.
but the thing is, don't Felicia get a pass the first go around? This I would say the second go around she get a semi pass. Like, hey, what that wig I gave you last time in? You know,
Hell yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, hey,
Nah, baby.
but
I don't got
it's
$800 to throw away.
speaking on progress. Cause come the third time, she ain't got no wig. She just going to the club out here.
Okay.
Nappy roots. We don't know about here twerking.
Like if somebody give you a wig,
Twerking, she the only
wigs
chick
are not
twerking
cheap.
tonight.
Come on, Pooh. I don't know, y'all, but I'm definitely gonna take into account the energy that I'm putting out here when I'm trying to, you know, present myself. Because I'm gonna stop looking. I'm gonna stop looking because I've been looking, and I just been failing.
Maybe it's not the fact that you. How have you made yourself like not necessarily like available, but have you put yourself in a position to be approached by homegirls?
Mm, I feel. I mean, I'm not gonna say
Cause
I
it's
feel. Let's not.
cause
Let's
like I
not.
said, like you could make the first gesture, but not the first
Yeah.
move. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, they give you a chance to not necessarily orchestrate the play, but
Mhm.
let it be known that we running
Yeah,
this
I'm
play.
definitely the person who makes the first gesture. I'm definitely that guy. But
I mean, what is it though? I mean, like you said, is it intimidation? Is it
mhm.
is is it
It's
intimidation
envy. It's
or is it adolescent?
intimidation.
Could it be adolescence?
It could be that as well. Yes, it definitely could be.
Because we talking. I mean, we are talking about 25 and up.
Yeah.
So we're not just talking about the kids. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm sorry, but people who are 25 and under have more kids than me, and I only got two. So it's like
Facts.
everybody got kids at this point. It's
I mean, that doesn't make you mature though. Having children don't
no
make
no
you
no no
mature.
no. It doesn't. But what I'm saying is that damn, I lost my train of thought. That's sad.
The
Got to stop
maturity,
smoking.
the maturity level of dealing with people.
Oh, I was going to say even if fr- from the age 25 and up, societal norms, family, kids, home, car, all of those things. That's what society tells you you're supposed to have by now, by 25 and up.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people who are still stuck in that mindset that this is what I'm supposed to have by this time. You know what I'm saying? They're pressuring themselves in that sense. So when they see somebody who's either their same age or older than them or even younger than them, and they're like, well, damn, I don't have a couple kids, I don't have a man, I don't have a house, I don't have all of these things that they want, but not setting themselves up in a position to have. So, like I said, you see me, and that's what I'm presenting to you. I'm presenting family.
That way.
So sometimes that, like I said, that makes people envious. That makes people intimidated. And you know who my hubby had to bring that to my attention because I'm just like, why do these girls keep they keep talking and talking, and then 1 minute they just disappear. And he was like, well, you got to also think like they probably want the same thing that you had. And like I said, you could be in a position where you think that what you have is not enough, but something like that will show you it's more than enough, and it'll humble you,
Fact.
and it has.
The thirst be
You
real.
sheepy? Yeah, yeah.
But that's on both ends of the stick too.
Yeah,
You know,
it is.
because
It
not
definitely
only
is.
if you got a well put together fellow, you got a well put together gal.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That too.
Y'all getting it from both ends.
Yeah, basically.
It might be even guys trying to holler at your guy.
No comment. But but
I'm just saying, this is real life, you know?
no, it is real life, and
It's
I
real and
and
raw, you
and
know?
and I'm pretty sure that guys have tried to holler at my guy. I mean,
I've
shit. Look
had
at me.
dudes approach me, man, and it's weird, but I got to respect it on both ends. And
I'm glad
that's
that you're in a position that you can respect it.
well, I mean mentally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mentally being able to be like, hey bro, I ain't that. It ain't over here.
Hmm.
Just to be able to talk about it versus putting them in a certain
Putting the
Shooting
paws on
them,
them.
beating their ass, or getting
Because
your ass
know,
beat by a
putting
motherfucker.
everybody in a certain
them
position
niggas
that
can
we
bump.
don't want to be in. You know what I'm saying?
that way.
And that comes the part with growth.
And you find out that you really can't fight at the end of the day. You know, not only do you get your ass beat by him or whatever, pronoun.
Whatever pronoun they go in.
But yeah,
respect.
You gonna
Because
be in the world.
if they get to whooping your ass and it's only one of them.
Not only that, but you gonna wish you had some real friends.
Okay, the real friends
had your motherfucking back.
Exactly.
It definitely happens a lot.
No. But the real friends probably gonna look at you like, now you should have said that. Now you shouldn't have did that, baby. You finna get your ass whooped.
You said the what word, bro? You said the F word, really, bro?
And then that amp you up. Amp you up too. Oh, you gonna let this nigga do it like that?
Oh yeah.
You
got tore up again.
On camera.
Not again.
By, quote unquote.
He got tore up twice.
Right.
Whatever they is. I ain't even gonna say it. But listen.
Whatever your pronoun is.
Yeah, I better stop playing with these folks.
Whoever them,
animosity.
Us, we,
you had to
Z,
fight a whole lot.
Zim, and Zay.
About what it is. So,
okay.
These folks alone.
But them, hey, no cap. I got to say it. Most of my friends are them and they. I can't lie.
Damn.
And most of
like they go by them
most
and
of
they.
those are women. I mean, 99% of them are women. Yeah. In my circle.
Oh, okay. Say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In my circle. Most of my friends are that.
Yeah, but most of them are not that. Most of us are us. And most of them
I mean, we are us, though.
Yeah. But they not them.
You sheepy?
They who they are.
They still accept it.
Yeah, but it's a lot more of them.
Because even you being you as a regular that you claim to be a regular, right? You're not a motherfucking regular.
Yeah, average.
Nah, you following some weird ass category like a nigga that don't eat fish but eat beef.
Yeah, you're categorized.
Don't eat seafood but eat only plants.
Yeah, not vegetarian. That's right.
That's all your palate.
No, you pescatarian but not vegetarian.
You in the middle of some other shit.
Pesca-vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
We're not gonna even take that to a whole nother level.
I'm about to say we're gonna have to, that's a whole nother show for a whole nother day.
That could get deep quick.
Yeah.
It could get deep quick and it could go left quick. So I'm going to shut my mouth on it. Wherever you fall on the spectrum, baby.
You hear me?
It's all love.
That's all I be saying. No judgment zone. Everybody welcome over here. Cheers. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of my friends.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Thank you so much, Heather B, for coming through and chatting and putting in that input. I love when people just come through. I love it.
We sure just kicked the door in. You know?
Yes, I love it. But thank y'all so much, y'all.
It was definitely a pleasure being able to tap in with Sista Talk TV podcast.
It's time for the baby to go big, y'all. It's Sista Talk TV, y'all. Controversial TV podcast. Thank y'all so much. She ain't having it. We about to go eat food and probably take a nap. So again, y'all heard it here first. Don't go looking for friends. Let the friends find you. Peace and love.
Peace, love, and harmony. Hey, y'all make sure y'all check out a music review coming up next.
Period.
TV podcast, Indie Artist Music Review.
Oh, see ya.